Javier, what you doing off?
I went to Tallahassee. Tallahassee.
Get out of football for a while?
I guess that played a part in me going to Tallahassee, yeah.
Family there, or?
Yeah, I got a family member there. Went to see him, visit him.
Did you watch a lot of football?
Nah, I didn't really I was traveling, so I had to get there and come back. So, and I couldn't find it on the radio station in the car, so I had to stay updated through the text message.
What did you think about everything that happened on Saturday, the upsets and all that stuff?
When it happened, I was like, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. Like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused on what, because all that, sometimes it could have put us number one. But where we will be placed depends on what we do and how we perform. So, you know what I mean? I don't let that stuff enthuse me or nothing like that.
So there weren't any of the guys who were upset or anything because Texas passed them in the polls or anything like that? No one said anything about that? Or?
Nah, since I got back, I haven't heard anyone discuss or even talk about it. Because we know, man, we just got to go out there and play ball. And after we get done playing ball, we'll see who's on top,
Anytime you see the upsets like you saw on Saturday, that reminds you, doesn't it, that you got to take care of your business every week? Yeah,
man, encourages you to try to avoid that feeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that feeling no more. And you see the guys, the LSU guys, I don't know if you call that an upset because both the teams were great, but just the look on their face after that loss. I remember when we had that look on our face last year, man. It's something that you don't want, And as far as upsets, man, that'll leave you in disbelief. And I hate that feeling too. So now I do let those things encourage me as far as not wanting to feel that way, but that ranking stuff.
Javi, is it hard to say you're 6-0, you're ranked second, but it doesn't mean anything else if you keep winning?
It ain't hard to say, man, because as soon as you start, because we was doing pretty good last year, then we got beat. We was ranked, and then we got beat. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as we started focusing on stuff like that, that's when on the field, concentration, it was erased. You know what I'm saying? We was devoting our focus towards something else, and that's a lesson learned. So it's not hard. I've been through it. We've been through it. We've played that role already. So that's not the way to go because we see where to get you. So it's not hard to say that at all.
Does a bye week make you more anxious to play, or do you lose some of your excitedness?
I love it, man. I think you described it perfect because I was just thinking the other day, man, after watching, the games, I feel like I ain't played football in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was looking at some pictures of us on the field. I felt like I ain't been out there on the turf in a while. Now I'm excited to get back out there, you know what I'm saying? It kind of gave you a feeling of if you wasn't playing football, if you lost this opportunity, how to feel, man, and I don't want that at all, so.
Were you banged up at all? Do you have any?
I'm just sore,
Nothing. I mean, there's a difference between hurt and being injured. No twin shoulders. No.
What's the difference?
I'm just asking. I mean, it's because people say off week is a chance to get that better. Was that a chance for you to get more than that soreness out?
Oh yeah, man. I feel good. Today. Just laying around, man. It depends on how you use it. Some guys go out and still play tag football or something like that. You know what I mean? I kicked my feet up every time I had a chance to. Even on the ride, I had my feet up. My left foot was up. The right foot was on the pedal. Yeah. You got to get your driving game up. And I had the window down, too, so it was hanging out the window.
And you're texting at the same time.
Yep. Hey, do it like me. And listen to music. But just as far as getting rest. And, anytime you have a chance to sit down, drink water or whatever, now that's when that bye week means something. But if you go out and dissipate, do things that you're not supposed to do, which I honestly don't think we have any guys that go that route, to go that route, take that route. So it won't be a problem for us. We used our bye week wise.
Javi, Ole Miss has already pulled off a pretty big upset this season. What are you expecting from them?
I'm expecting them to try to do it again. I want sarcasm either. And they don't. How do I say this? They don't go out and try to knock off the big guys, and they just come play every Saturday, play how they play, and they do it well too. So it's just gonna be like playing against LSU or Florida, a team like that. They're in the SEC. It's a great conference. And everyone in this conference is good. So we finna come out and play, grade A ball.
Hey, Javier, talk about playing at home. It seems like you guys are playing better on the road. At least a lot of your big games have come on the road win-wise.
Yeah, I think that has anything to do with nothing. Just to the slightest degree, it does. You know, everyone against us, and we have more aggression. You know, but I don't think that's the reason why we've played better on the road. Just think it happened that way. You know what I mean? Saturday, second half of the season, I think we're gonna play great at home. You know what I'm saying? And come out with a big win. And when we play against Auburn at home, I think we're gonna do the same thing. But when we go to LSU to play, everything's gonna be level. That's just kind of how it went during the first half of the season. You know what I'm saying? It just happened like that. I don't think anything affected that. Just our mindsets.
Javi, they have a lot of playmakers. I mean, Ole Miss has got a lot of playmakers.
I mean, we got TC. We got a lot of playmakers. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I mean, you know, they're pretty dangerous.
Yeah, man. Guys like Destin Cluster, he's from Florida, so you know he'll ball. You know what I mean? He's a great guy, fast. Number 2, very fast. You know what I'm saying? And these guys you respect, and you have to respect. If you don't, you'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Guys, they'll blow right past you. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, they just like any other SEC team, just as good.
Javi, have you noticed more attention from people around you, classmates, family members you might not have heard from in a while? Now that you guys are, have you felt more of that?
Oh, definitely. In class too, you know, people come and saying. I think what they saying, great game. They not pointing me out specifically, which I like. You know, guys, you got the smaller guys that Facebook you, or you're awesome. You know what I'm saying? The younger guys, but you know, for the most part, the students, they see it as a team thing. No matter, you know, if I could have scored 6 touchdowns in one game, they gonna say, "Good game, y'all did great." You know what I'm saying? So I think the whole campus is positive. You know what I'm saying? And they're not acting outrageous or anything like that. They just, "What's up, man?" Just acknowledge you. So
Family, same way.
oh yeah, your family. Yeah. Yeah.
Javi, how worried are you about the Wildcat offense and how effective that's been for Ole Miss so far this year?
Man, it's been very effective. We played against them before, you know. And I think we got a great scheme to slow it down, stop it. So you can't be worried, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not a factor. You know what I mean? So just we focusing on stopping it, and I think we're gonna do a great job against it. We've been practicing well against it, and we're pretty confident, you know, as far as that goes. So.
What makes that so effective?
Because, man, they can run like, usually, you know, got a team that runs a base offense, use a play action to throw the ball. Oh, man, they got play action. They can run 3 plays out of 1. You know, they can fake it to the fullback, fake the reverse, then throw the ball. They'll get a reverse sometimes. It's just so many different options, and you gotta respect the reverse. So that guy's pulling someone out. You know, you gotta respect the run. So you got the linebackers coming up, and then they'll throw the ball. So you got to respect everything that they do, and what they try to do is take a couple of players out of the play, so they can have one-on-ones, or they can have a split in the middle, you know. So. Y'all always rushing me, man.
Stay here.
Thanks, Javi.
Thanks, Javi.